Hi everyone, this is William here from Beyond Infinity, and today I'm going to go over another question from the Selective Thinking Skills Sample Test of year 2022, which is available right now and on the New South Wales Department of Education website. This thinking skill question is simple in terms of a very short question, and it goes like this. 5 keys are placed on a glass table. The image below shows the view of the table from above. Which one of the following is the view from under the glass table, A, B, C, or D? As always, you could pause the video here, think about the question yourself, see if you can solve it before continuing on this video to look at the solution. All right, so how do we solve this problem? Well, with these type of questions, what you're really looking for is to make use of patterns or shapes in your image that is asymmetrical. So what that means is it points to a particular direction, so that when you rotate it, you can still recognize what direction it should be in. You don't want to use patterns or shapes that are symmetrical, because if you flip it over, if you rotate it, it's going to look the same. It's not going to give you any information. In this case here, all of our keys are asymmetrical, so that's very good. That helps us a lot. So let's say we choose the middle key. All right. So so the key about this is that, excuse the pun, but the key about this is that whether you're looking on the top or looking at the bottom, the position of the keys doesn't change. So the relationship between each key and also the relationship between the key to the edge of the table is always going to be the same, whether you're looking on the top or looking at the bottom. So we look at the center key here. We say that the key part is pointing towards this key with this little oval and this shape. So the center key is pointing towards that key. If we look at the answers here, we see that A, that is correct. B is also doing that. C is also doing that. But for D, the center key is pointing away from that key, is pointing towards a different key. So immediately we can rule D out. Now we can look at this key itself. This key, the key part is actually pointing towards the edge of the table. We look at A, well, that's not correct because it's pointing away from the table, edge. So A is not correct. B is still correct. B is pointing to the edge. C is not correct. C is pointing away from the edge. And so C is also not correct. So we're now left with the only correct answer, which is B. So very easily we can find that the answer is in fact B.